we're going to talk about the Windows 10 privacy settings. Now, by default, Windows 10 is quite liberal with the way they have configured the Windows 10 out-of-box settings. They are very much in favor of sending as much data as possible and allowing as much sharing as possible. And my recommendation is to limit this only to the things that you use or that benefit you in some tangible way. And it's very likely that the out-of-box settings do not match that. So to get started, I've already got this screen up, but if you want to get to it, press the Windows key on your keyboard, lower left-hand side, and then just begin to type privacy, and you'll see this privacy settings here. You can click on it, and it will load you, bring you to the screen. Now, I've already gone through and done this with a large majority of these various application categories, but I've turned some of these back on just so you can see how this works. Now, keep in mind that most of these do apply only to Windows apps that you buy in the Windows Store. So if you've clicked on the little store icon, to show you what that looks like, right here, if you've purchased any apps in here or downloaded any free ones, this will certainly apply to them, or anything with the new modern interface. So very unlikely that you're using most of these. So I would say if you're not using any apps, turn everything off. Then go to the next section for location, turn it off. And you can see location services is enabled for this device. I would turn that off. The only exception to this would be if you're using a GPS program, such as Maps or something like that. Camera, unless you have a specific app that you want to be able to access your camera, turn it off. This does not apply to, say, Skype for Business or the Skype desktop. This is only for modern apps. So it's up to you whether you let these apps use these devices or not. Same thing with the microphone. As we go on down here, I have disabled all of these. The one that's actually going to give you a second benefit is background apps. If you click down here, you will see there are a lot of apps that are allowed to run in the background by default. Not only can these cause some security and privacy issues, but these can also slow down your computer. So I would encourage you, if you do not use these on a regular basis, go ahead and turn them off. Now, this is a bit of a personal call because some of the email or calendar items you might find convenient when they can pop into a live tile or show up on your desktop and give you various notifications. And if you like them and they're useful to you, that's fine. Leave them turned on. What I'm encouraging you to do is think about what your Windows operating system is allowed to do by default, and if it's not something that benefits you, turn it off. If it is benefiting you, go ahead and leave it enabled. If you have a question, feel free to leave a comment below the video, and we can respond to that and help you make a decision that's going to be correct for your specific circumstance. So let us know, and good luck.